Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Dark Matrix. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Crazy Jay, and along with me, as always, is Johnny. How you doing, Johnny?
Here's Johnny.
All right, so today we are going to talk about The Crow. Very good movie. But before we get into the movie, we're going to talk about the figure over there, and I'm going to let Johnny do all of that.
Yeah, that is a statue. It's a I think it's a PVC statue made by Diamond Select. Really cool. Got it for Christmas, um, and it would probably look really good in any type of setting. I haven't opened it. Haven't got taken it out of the box. So yeah, if you get a chance, check out Big Bad Toy Store. I know they got them on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big Bad Toy Store has a lot of stuff on there.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into the movie. So, first, let us give our respects to the late, great Brandon Lee, as everyone knows. But if you don't know, this was his final project because he was unfortunately killed during the making of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was towards the end of
Yeah.
the filming, so there's most of the movie is him. But if there's ever a scene where you don't see his face and you just see like a shadow or the back of his head, that's not him.
Yes.
But for the most part, it's all him.
Yes.
Yeah, all the good scenes is him.
Oh, yeah. Actually, doing a little bit more research, every single talking scene was filmed first. So every single scene where Brandon Lee's talking, that was all filmed first.
So the action scenes weren't.
No, the action scenes were filmed after that because they didn't want the stars to be out of breath and winded and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
You know, so he actually got shot toward the end, like you said, when he jumped on the table and he was looking for Skank.
Oh, was it? Oh, not when he tried to kill Fun Boy.
No, no.
And yeah, and he was looking for Skank.
Yeah, and when he got shot by all those people, one of those people accidentally had a real bullet and a real gun and shot him.
Ah.
You know, that's why during the fight sequence, he really didn't see his face that much.
So do they know which gun? Well, obviously they probably figured out which gun
Yes.
it was, but
yeah, but that was the crime. Now let's do the time. So The Crow. What are your takeaways and what are your giveaways?
It's really good. I mean, I looked at it again. Really good. It's got that '90s feel to it.
Oh yeah.
Based in Detroit, which is another kind of a cool thing. I'm from Detroit, so that's my hometown. Devil's Night. It's based on Devil's Night way back in the '80s, I think it was, when all the fires were being set down in the city before the night before Halloween, which is Devil's Night, October 30th.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, it's just it is a good movie. It's a good ghost movie. If it's a want to call him a ghost, action movie, and it just looks cool seeing a mime kill everybody. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though that the one of the best things about this movie was the music.
Yeah, it had a good score to it.
Yeah. And then the one thing that I would say that kind of surprised me was Ernie Hudson being in the movie.
So, oh yeah, from Ghostbusters. Yeah.
You know, and he actually did surprisingly good.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah. So here's my thing. Okay. With this movie, you got to understand this platform, this show that we do is not solely on horror, but it's on dark things too. Now, I will say this kind of borderlines action and horror because he does get killed and he comes back to life. So in essence, is he a zombie? Is he a possessed person or whatever?
A ghost.
Yeah.
They call him a ghost in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not going to talk about the sequels because those don't exist. Those are ghosts.
Yeah, they weren't that good.
No.
Yeah.
But I will say the girl who played Sarah, she did good.
Yeah, she did good.
She did
good.
So if no one's really seen it, so here's the story. Brandon Lee's character, Eric Draven, which is a great name, by the way.
Yeah.
Eric Draven and his girlfriend / fiance Shelly are murdered on Devil's Night. Yes, she gets brutally. We can't say that word because we'll get banned. But she gets
rhymes with drapes.
Yes, she that happens to her, and they do other things. But then they actually throw him out of a 4-story building, out of a 4-story window, and falls to his death. Now, 1 year later, he comes back to avenge, and he does it in such a methodical way that you can't help but root for him. Even though, technically Avengers are bad people, unless you're watching Marvel, but that's a different story. I will say that the person who got it the worst, everyone's like 10-10 or Fun Boy. Nah, T-Bird is the one who got it the worst.
T-Bird got it really bad, yeah.
But this also had appearances from the Candyman, Tony Todd himself.
Tony Todd's in it, so yep.
Ba Ling was in it.
Who's that?
She was the Asian that was with the main bad guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Top Dollar.
Yep, Top Dollar. Yep. Now he wasn't a convincing villain. That's the only thing I can say is like a downfall for me, is because he seemed too more melodramatic than I'm gonna kill you.
I thought he was a great villain. I thought he was one of the best villains. This is my opinion, obviously, of all a lot of the movies that I've seen. He just didn't give a shit. He was just had a kind of a serious attitude, and he gave that speech at the end. I like that speech.
Oh,
about
the speech?
chaos, yeah.
Oh yeah, the speech was good.
So I think he was a really good villain.
Well, all right, I'll say it like this. The only reason I didn't like him is he seemed a little bit more, well, like I said, melodramatic. He just didn't talk like he wanted to hurt you, but yet the words he said meant he wanted to hurt you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I mean, like you said, everyone has the right to their own opinion. I will.
Sick ass. I mean.
Oh yeah.
He was messing around with his own sister, so that's
something
a villain would do.
Yeah. Let's talk about the pawn shop scene.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was really good.
That was good. He that pawn shop guy got what he deserved.
Gideon?
Yeah, Gideon.
Yeah. He was a dick. He really I like how Eric. I'm gonna call him Eric because the crow is really the crow.
Yeah.
The actual bird.
Yeah.
He's Eric Draven. So Eric goes in there and he's like, I'm looking for something in a ring, an engagement ring. And he's nonchalant and easy going with his conversation, but he'll kill you in a second.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was a pretty good scene.
Oh yeah. I do like the comment the one cop made. Oh, someone stuck a knife in every one of Tintin's vital organs alphabetically. I was like, that was funny. I mean, like, the dialogue in this movie was something that back in this day you just didn't hear, He goes, don't move. He goes, don't cops supposed to say freeze? He goes, well, I'm a cop and I tell you don't move. I'm like, all right. It sounds like a Detroit cop. But I'm gonna give it my rating, and I actually give it a strong 10.
I'm there with you on that one.
Oh yeah. It's not many movies I can say gets a strong 10.
It's a classic.
Oh yeah.
If you like action, it's not horror, but it's supernatural. There is a dark aspect to it.
Yes.
Obviously, there's revenge. There's content that's dark in it. But it's a good revenge story, so you'll like The Crow. I wouldn't recommend the sequels. Don't bother.
Yeah.
They tried to, make money off the first one, but did a poor job at it.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I would say that anything that has to do with The Crow, literally, this is it. There's like The Crow Salvation sucked. I don't even remember the other two.
I just know the second one. I know like the third one. I saw the trailer for it and I did see the second one.
Yeah.
Iggy Pop was in it.
Yep.
He was okay as a villain.
He was the only one okay in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Thomas Jane was in it, I think. The guy who played the Punisher in the old Punisher movie.
Yep. He played one of the villains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they tried to go with that dark, gritty feel like the first one, but the first one can't beat the first one.
Oh yeah. All right. So with a couple minutes left, I'm gonna say definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. If you have seen it, rewatch it. If you've seen it and you want to comment on this video and let us know what you thought of it, feel free. You know, and you can always reach out to us and ask us to review something. But it's got to be horror or dark related. It can't be none of the Sesame Street crap. We don't do that here.
Also, too, before we go, just to let you know, they're coming out with a Crow reboot.
Yes.
And Skarsgård isn't he for the role?
Yeah.
The guy who played it.
It's actually already filmed.
It's filmed already?
Yeah, it comes out later this year.
I liked him. I didn't see him as Pennywise at first, but he did a great job. So I'm looking forward to the Crow. And actually, they were supposed to get a couple other actors to try to take that spot.
At one point, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Nah.
Mark Wahlberg is not the Crow. They had Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
He's got the hair, but he's way too big.
And
he's too big.
And once you see him in a Marvel movie or DC movie, you can't really.
He'll always be Aquaman.
Yeah, and Aquaman sucked.
You didn't like it?
No.
Yeah, I thought it was alright.
Wonder Woman is the best. Part 1. Wonder Woman Part 1 is the best DC movie. Period.
What was the guy from the Hangover? He was going to play the Crow.
Oh, Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, they had him scheduled.
Too pretty boy.
Just that, they don't have that look.
Nah.
But check it out.
Oh yeah. So with that, we got a couple minutes left. I'm gonna say, always be on the lookout. Make sure if you got dark content, share it with somebody, even if it's not us. We prefer it to be with us, but hey, that's on you guys. I'll say Crazy J signing out.
And same here, Johnny out.
Johnny 5 alive.
Okay.
All right, later.